guys. I am from New York and I am studying with CEA CAPA this semester in Paris. So, I am studying fashion here in Paris and I go to Marist College in Poughkeepsie, New York. And I just wanted to talk about a little bit of the cultural differences that I've noticed as an American living in France. So, here is a list of 12 cultural differences that I've picked up on in my time here so far, and I'm so excited to share them with you guys. First, the eating culture is very, very different here. You can't buy everything at one store that you need to eat. You need to go to specialized stores if you want to get the best quality food. They really value their quality of food, the freshness of it, and they buy food daily or once a week. They don't stock up like we do in the US from Costco. They buy their cheese at one store, bread at the other store, pastries at another store. So, in order to maintain that freshness of their food, because eating is an experience here. Second thing, walking around with your coffee or your matcha. Not happening here. The French really value taking their time, especially when it comes to coffee or your morning matcha. You walking around with your drink suggests that you're rushing and you don't have time to enjoy it. That's why they don't do that. It's very frowned upon, and I never see anybody doing it ever. So that's also something that was interesting because in the US, I would always walk around with a drink in my hand. Third, eating times. The French are very specific with their eating times. They are open for lunch from 12 to 2 or 12 around, I would say around that. They open back up for dinner at 7 p.m. This is very popular, but if there's a restaurant that you see says service continu, that means that they're open all day. So you can find places that are open all day. Me personally, it was very hard when I first came here and I got hungry around like 3 p.m., 4 p.m. because I was adjusting with the time zone. It was very hard to find a sit-down place that would serve me food. Number 4, the Bouillon. Bouillon is a place, it's a big restaurant, very popular concept that everybody goes to for a nice meal for very cheap. It is some of the best food that I've had. 3-course meals, maybe under 15 euro. Very, very good food, and it's honestly one of my favorite parts of Parisian culture. Number 5, the French are very, very eco-conscious people. They are very energetically conservative. They love to, bike everywhere rather than taking a car. There's a lot of biking here, and that's a big reason why the biking culture is so popular here. Everyone bikes everywhere, no matter the weather, and I think it's really cool. Number 6, speaking softly. They're very, very soft spoken in this city, and I think a big part of it is because they value the people that are around them in public and they don't want to bother them. So that's also something that I've noticed. They're very, very soft spoken here. Number 7, headphones are not technology, they're an accessory. Everyone is wearing headphones, whether that be genuine headphones like over the ear, earbuds, AirPods. Everyone's to themselves, listening to their own music, going about their days, and I think it's really cool. Number 8, no computers at cafes, guys. They do not do that here because, again, it's basically about their eating culture. They value their experience while having a coffee or eating their meal. They don't want to see people next to them busy at work on their computer. So I've been told multiple times to put my computer away at cafes. So what I would suggest now, what I do is I go to the library to do my work, or I'll go to Starbucks because there's always computers at Starbucks. Number 9, lack of sweatpants. I rarely see sweatpants being worn around Paris. And it's kind of what I've realized is jeans are their version of sweatpants. And obviously that's a huge culture shock because in the US everybody's always wearing sweatpants and sweatshirts and everything. But it's just not a thing here. And if I do see sweatpants, it's kind of my way of knowing that they're not probably from Paris. Number 10 is reading. Guys, everyone has a physical book out and they're reading on the metro or they're reading in a park. It's very popular here. I was really surprised because I don't really see that so much in New York. Everyone's usually on their phone, but I absolutely love it because literature is such a huge part of French culture. So I always see people reading physical books. Number 11, to go along with the reading one, is notebooks and like small agendas that people have. I've seen it everywhere. On the metro, people will pull out their physical agenda rather than their calendar app on their phone, and they will write down if something comes up. And I think that's so beautiful because they try their best to not attach to technology as much as probably Americans do. But it's very normal to have a physical notebook. Number 12 is greetings. So every time that I enter either an elevator or a store, somebody always greets me either with bonjour or bonsoir, depending on which time of the day it is. But everyone's always greeting each other, acknowledging each other's presence. It's not very popular in the US. You kind of just walk into a store and get what you want, but it's a more personal experience here. So that is my last one. Thank you guys for watching. And overall, I've loved learning about the differences in American and French culture. I think it's so cool. And the fact that I've just picked up on it naturally while living here, it's an incredible experience. I totally recommend it. I've been having the best time in this city. It's a beautiful place, and CEA has made the transition so, so, so amazing for me. So thank you, CEA, and thank you guys for watching. Bye.